So we're headed to Maryland tomorrow, which is really exciting. We actually haven't played there since my freshman year, so 5 years ago, which means everyone except for us fifth years has yet to play there, which is cool. And it's our last regular season game, so we're, lots on the line. We're competing for a regular season Big Ten championship, and, obviously with Maryland, it's a huge rivalry, so we're really looking to just solidify our position as the best team in the Big Ten heading into postseason play.
Everyone jokes, it's kind of like once you're fifth year, everyone always kind of calls you a grandma, but we kind of feel like we literally live a grandma lifestyle.
It's like a blanket. Oh no. No. Yeah, it's blanket.
Yeah, it could be blanket.
Blanket.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. Oh my god, you saying it.
Blanket.
Oh my god, girlfriend. He basically gave it to you. I know, he literally just gave her the answer.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Reversible blanket.
Yeah.
That was rude.
It's funny. We have a lot of fun together. I think that we all have different personalities, and we all kind of bring that to the table. I mean, Jill is a jokester, and she's always bringing the fun and energy, and the rest of us are a little bit more quiet. But when we're all together, we all just can be ourselves because we've known each other the longest, obviously, on the team, and we're just our authentic selves around each other, and we really enjoy that.
I'm on lettuce duty. I can make the pasta.
Gotta get the flour, and then the egg, and then the breadcrumb. It's an art.
I'm zoodling. This is a massacre. The zoodler. No, spiralizer. Sorry about that. So you do this. The zoodler. This is life-changing, in case you're wondering. This is my own personal cooking show. And that's what I've always wanted. I did not know I was gonna come back. I literally didn't even know, even in June, July, I didn't know for sure that I was coming back. Yeah. Yeah. I still was kind of on the fence, just is this where I want to go to again? I could go somewhere else and just kind of have fun, or just go back and try to win a national championship.
This is Brennan's specialty.
Yeah, I'm really good at
and sauce.
Cheese and saucing.
We definitely, me, Lauren, Jill, and Brennan, looked to each other, and we were just if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it together. We really leaned on each other, and when we all decided to come back, we really felt that connection. Good work, everyone. So each month, can I look into the camera? I know what to talk. Sorry. Each month, someone picks a restaurant, and they don't tell the other three where we're going until we get there, and then you see it. And then we eat, and then we leave a review, and we write it on the wall. But most of them have been downtown, and then we print out pictures, and we write a review.
What was the last
This one, Alla Vida, we went, that was last month, and I have been dying to go there, but it was Brennan's turn, and I've been trying to make a reservation there for a really long time.
And wouldn't stop talking
And I wouldn't stop talking about it, and then we get out of the car and we were there, and I was so happy.
She thought I was pulling her leg.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are we really going here? And she's
I was
yeah. Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one.
That was delicious too.
That was so good.
Great ambiance.
Yeah.
just be ready transition-wise, both offensively and defensively, right? So, you know, they like to push that transition. We talked to the mid-eaters earlier in the week. Let's make sure we get in right away, all right? Get in right away. And then on the other side of the ball, all right, it's a tight setting. So just make sure we're taking our time and you know, having care with our passes. We can still push the ball up the field, but just make sure we're taking an extra second on the passes, all right?
A huge game today between these two teams, both undefeated in the Big Ten. Northwestern going for the outright title, Maryland for a share. Lauren Gilbert, the tone setter for Northwestern, 62 goals, 24 assists. Big Ten goal leader.
Northwestern now the number 2 team in the country. Their schedule's been ridiculous. Since Big Ten women's lacrosse started in 2015, we have crowned 12 regular season and Big Ten champions. 11 of them, that's right, 11 have been either Northwestern or Maryland. Make no mistake, it'll now be 12 out of 13. That's how big today's game is. Girardi comes in as arguably the best in the country at the draw, but Maryland wins the opening draw.
Northwestern's attack is so shifty, so crafty. They play a really unique style of attack.
Gilbert, and Gilbert answers the call, and it's 2-1, Lauren Gilbert. Girardi, great footwork, oh my! Denied there by Sterling. Sterling with 5 saves already. What a dodge, what a finish. Northwestern, that tough angle. Samantha Smith with the goal to tie it. This after a 7-minute drought. At halftime, it's Maryland 10, Northwestern 5. Kelly, what was the message to your team here at the half, down 5?
I think we just need to step up and be solid in all areas. You know, eliminate the silly turnovers. We need to come up with draw controls, and you know, we just need to fight hard for the 50-50 balls. That's the key.
And she's right. Everybody does have to step up. Girardi, you know, at the draw, and then you've got White and Gilbert on the circle. They're going to have to get in there and get in the mix and try and get those 50-50 balls.
It's sitting room only, standing room only. This is the place to be. Extra pass. He's got 5. Maryland 12. Northwestern 5. Gilbert. And Sterling again. I feel like that shot off the pipe kind of tells the story for Northwestern today. Unlucky times a million.
Yeah, things just not going their way today.
Final seconds counting down. The Maryland Terrapins have done it again. They've earned a share of the regular season title. And Maryland guaranteed to be a Big Ten regular season champ with a 15-9 win over Northwestern.
Yeah, so I have
3 older sisters, and they all played lacrosse in high school and in college. And my dad is our high school coach. So I've kind of always been around lacrosse. It's just like always been something I've known.
I just got our picture box. So. What team was this? Was this like a travel team?
Travel team,
yeah. Is this lacrosse? What is that?
Yes, put your glasses on.
Okay, well, is this you though?
Yeah, these are me.
Okay, good.
I, like, as a kid, it's kind of like all my friends kind of joke, I never had my hair brushed in like my childhood photos.
We tried.
I don't know, this is one of them. You can kind of tell it was obviously a rough hair day. But yeah.
Oh wait, this is a really good one if you hold on a minute. What was that you were?
Oh, I was a pop star for Halloween. Pretty good one.
And then, this is when you went to Disneyland. This is when you went to Disneyland. You came in and they had the parade of all the characters and she just couldn't get enough of it.
Originally, one of the first sports she was with swimming. She swam, youth swimming and competitive swimming, and then in grammar school played basketball and volleyball, and she ran in the track races and so forth. But really, it's always kind of been lacrosse. Having 3 older sisters that played in college, all at Georgetown, it's kind of inevitable that she was good. Obviously, with the coaching at Loyola, it was probably inevitable that was going to be the sport she'd probably focus on the most, and that's exactly kind of the way it played out.
But she played volleyball too.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said volleyball and basketball.
Yeah. Definitely looked around other places, but just opportunity, I think what really drew me to come here is how high of a level lacrosse was, and then how great of an academic school it was something that was really important to me. And then obviously the opportunity to also be close to my family was like a bonus. So everything kind of aligned and made a perfect fit.
You live across the street, right? Oh, there's Aunt Bee.
We at the park?
Yeah. What did you do?
What were you doing on the park? Jungle gym? Swing?
You don't talk today? No.
No swings?
Okay, no talk.
Did Lourdes push you on the swing?
No. It's very the same.
Oh, did you play in the sand? Yeah.
Caroline's a fan.
What are you guys doing? Hi. Sorry.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Just, they're doing like a documentary thing on the 4 of us.
Mockumentary?
Maybe the forecast will change, I'm hoping. For no rain.
That would be very nice.
Sunday would be nice, I think.
Yeah, we make it there.
It's got to get there.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying. It's the truth of the story.
Well, it's good that you're thinking that way. You can't look past Friday.
Right. Well, it's their home.
Yeah.
Playing Rutgers on their home field.
But yeah, it's a big advantage, for sure.
It'll be a good one.
What?
Hopefully it'll be a good one.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh.
It's actually a funny story. I came in as a midi. I played midfield my whole life. And then I had an injury my fall of freshman year, so I missed the fall. And then I was ready for preseason coming into my freshman year. And Kelly called the lineup for the first game. Again, I think it was against Detroit Mercy. And she said my name as a starting defender. And then I've been a defender since then. I never looked back.
Yes, great. Nice check, Jillian. Beautiful. Good job, Brett. Come on, man.
Gotcha. No, they slip.
Nice. I feel like too, even if like they get a step this way, it's still, this way, it's still fine. Like, I feel like we're jumping a lot, yeah. I think a lot of people like said to me, like, well, you're not scoring goals and you're not in all the action, but I came to love defense, and I think what people don't realize is at this level, defense is so fun and it's so fast-paced, and you feel like you're in it the whole game even though you're not scoring the goals. So yeah, it took me a little bit, but I definitely came to embrace it. I love being a defender.
Nice, Carly. That was good.
Good job. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, Brian. Good luck.
I always just saw myself as a little bit of an underdog. Like, even though I came from Long Island, I came from a smaller town, a smaller school. We didn't have the best team in New York, but I came here and I just really wanted to work hard, and that's why, even though I was thrown in as a defender, I was just grateful to be on the field, and that just like carried throughout my whole career. Just as long as I was on the field, I didn't care what I was doing.
I'm definitely good if you guys are good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're okay.
Like, we have to go into all of these games, like no matter who we're playing, knowing that it's going to be a hard and challenging game, especially just because of how high the stakes are right now for everyone.
On the team. Good job. No, you need to be in it. This is my BFF, my 5th year, the LOML, love my life. I just want to say, Brennan, you're the best midi buddy that a girl could ask for, and I love you more than life.
Yes, I love you, Carly.
At ease.
Jane, smile.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
Beautiful. It's so great that it's about to be May 1st.
I love spring here so much.
Spring this time of year.
My favorite time of year.
Jill's my best friend, guys.
Because we are sisters.
Whoa.
We stand together. We make up like
forever.
So first for you and Lauren, I guess, like coming to the back for your 5th year and having been to the Final Four twice, what are you guys looking to do in the postseason this time around?
I think obviously the same goal is, like, it's always the same, like Big Tens, Final Four, National Championship.
And now on this bye week, after that Maryland game, what are you guys focusing on?
We're really upset with that result, and so I think like we're just looking to kind of build on the foundation that we have. Obviously, like, we're not letting that tear us down in terms of our confidence that we have moving forward, but I think clearly we have things to work on, and so we're really trying to hone in on those things and just have more discipline in what we're doing on the field.
There's obviously room to grow, and like I think we saw that in Maryland.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't super strong.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Logan. Or you say well done to me or her? I know. I know.
Northwestern's coming off a tough loss to Maryland, and Kelly Monty-Hiller said they took that personal. I expect them to come into this game with a chip on their shoulder, and Rutgers at home feeling loose and ready to go. It's going to be a great matchup.
Northwestern has never lost to Rutgers all time, 16-0.
Here we go, semifinal number 2. So glad you're with us on the Big Ten Network.
We talked about the talent of Rutgers this year and the belief they have, defending home turf.
And Rutgers, pay attention folks, with a 4-goal lead over Northwestern. Weather is atrocious. It is south of miserable, and both these teams fighting through it, but Rutgers seems to be ready for it, I think is the fair thing to say right now with a big lead here. I'm in shock a little bit. Northwestern has 0 assists, and Rutgers has scored again. will play Maryland in Sunday's championship game.
Has to be energy and commitment and buy-in and love. And that's really how simple it is. Ball's in your guys' hands, all right? You're gonna have another opportunity ahead of you, and we'll find out what that is on Sunday night.
For 29 teams, the dream will be alive. We've got 3. The reigning national champs, Boston College, is our 3 seed this year. Maryland, the 2 seed. Number 1, North Carolina, the lone unbeaten team. She in a lot of debate who was going to be the 4 seed. A lot of teams. The committee decides the North. Who's going to be the 5 seed in Northwestern's quarter? Kayla Trainer, Syracuse Orange, first-year head coach. If Syracuse and Northwestern were to get to the quarterfinal, that's a rematch of last year's national semifinal when Syracuse won.
There's a lot of good things that can happen. You know what I mean? You win the first round, and the second round team has to, the team that you play in the quarterfinals has to travel. They have to do a lot of things. Everything's right there for you guys. It's there for the taking, and it's an awesome bracket. And after that, there's a lot of good things that can happen. We keep going forward. Things that we can get done, and this team can certainly do if they put their minds to it.
Go, Cat.
Yeah,
Those girl squads are looking out. Like literally.
I've always come into this program with the mentality of like, my mission is to revive the Northwestern Lacrosse dynasty and like get this program back to a national championship. And this year we've tried to break that down and be like, we have to let go of that. Like we have to surrender that outcome and bring that energy to the present moment and like let go of any of the connotations of like being a Northwestern Lacrosse player and like having the obligation to do certain things. Like it's not an obligation, we get to do this. And I think that that has like just added even more fuel to our fire.
Job, and we're on to Sunday.
That's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote. Northwestern defeats Michigan 15-12 to advance. And then there were 8.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
We're going to the quarterfinals on Thursday, and we're playing Syracuse.
And I love my teammates.
This
is awkward. Don't get this on video. This is embarrassing. Can you come open the door? Can you come open the door? I locked myself out.
Oh gosh, this could be a long story.
You did that on purpose. No, I didn't.
Coming in, your ego is like super high. Like you're just kind of like, okay, I was the best in high school. I should be the best here.
This Maryland team, they've got the ball, their offensive end.
But that's like not the case. You have 40 other girls people that have experience, people that are in your grade that are also just as good in high school. So you just have to have like your ego checked, and I think like that took a while for me. So freshman year, I started at midfield for a couple games, and then like there was just games where like you wouldn't play as well, and then that's when you start doubting yourself. You just kind of go from like you're way up here, and then you're like throughout the whole season it was just kind of like this.
The fans were clamoring. Oh God. She had to start it off like that. You told me the fans were clamoring, and she called me during work last night at 10 p.m. and she said, you got to get on a plane and come here. So I said, all right. No, you didn't say all right. You said no. Say all right. But here I am. I woke up at 5 a.m. and we're rallying for the Cats. Yeah. C-A-T-S. C-A-T-S. Cats. She's got the bell. And she's got a bell. I got the bell.
Sophomore year, I came in and I felt really good because throughout the summer you're like, okay, I don't want that to happen again. Like that was kind of depleting. I started high and I was kind of there, went back down to second line again, and I was like, dang flabbit, why is this happening again? And then I tore my ACL, so that kind of just put everything on hold.
Can I just do a medium iced caramel coffee, please?
Get Boston cream too.
Oh, I might.
Coming back from the injury, you're kind of like, okay, let's be a better player than you were. Like, that's just a long process. You're just always doubting yourself and doubting like where you are like along with the process, because one day you're feeling great and then the next day you're like taking 10 steps back. Like you're feeling like you're just in a hole. You're in a rut.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Ah, that's good. That's a good one today.
Look who's here.
Dad? Oh, Dad! Hey, Dad!
Yeah. You ready?
Should I wear black or purple? Purple. Black. Purple. Black.
You need to not get 2 yellow cards in this game because they're going to be going after your head. I'm telling you.
Don't get 2 yellow cards.
And then season got canceled. And then last year kind of I completely changed my role. And I was midfield, then defense, then draw and defense. So I think that last year kind of helped me spark my confidence in like who I am and like what I could have been.
What did you get for coffee?
My ice cream and coffee.
Like, she doesn't drink
Black.
coffee.
When we,
Yeah, I got your blueberry that one time.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Literally black.
And then I put sugar in it one time.
Oh my god.
was
No,
not
you
good.
got cream and sugar in it.
That was not good.
But just like I think being like super positive through it all and like opening your mind up to like whatever the coaches have in store for you and just like and like what's best for the team.
You better believe it. Yeah, the rest of you.
Where are the girls? Oh, there they go.
Speaking of. Lauren, hey.
Oh.
Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. You ready, Lauren?
Oh, I'm
This
ready.
golf course and this setup.
Nice.
I'm ready.
Lauren, instead of 4 seconds, let's go for 3.5. You want first goal?
Instead of 4 seconds, we want 3.5.
I mean, you were loafing at that one.
Let's get this done today.
Someone.
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
This is the third consecutive time these teams have played in the postseason. Last year, Syracuse with that 21-13 win in the semifinals at Towson. That was the only loss of the year that Northwestern suffered. They were 15-0 going into that game.
This is why you play lacrosse, to get here. This is the ultimate goal, to get to quarterfinals, and then that Final Four experience is so incredible to be there. One of the best 4 teams in the country with your team. You know, these teams have worked so hard, particularly these last few years with COVID, appreciating every game and every opportunity to step on the field that much more with their team.
What intrigues you the most about this matchup?
For me, it's going to start at the center circle, Caitlin Machewski and Jill Girardi.
What a beautiful day here today on the water just north of Chicago in Evanston, Illinois, home in Northwestern, 81 degrees and sunny.
Absolutely picture perfect weather here at Northwestern. The students are on the beach, lake in the background. It's a really beautiful day.
For Northwestern, ties it up and 1.
Ally Palermo's first goal of the season. Good time to get in here for Northwestern.
Getting in front and putting it in is Erin Boykendahl for Northwestern. Girardi, got it. Let's not forget about this. Northwestern, Coach Kelly and Monty Hiller here at home. Tried 28-0 all time in NCAA tournament games here at Northwestern at home. Two seconds left in the first quarter. How big could this be? Gilbert scores! Right before the buzzer at the end of the quarter. How about that?
You know, Kelly and Monty Hiller talked about her team playing unburdened, and that's exactly how they're playing today. They're not putting pressure on themselves. They're not worrying about what's next. They're just playing, having fun, and the word unburdened is perfectly describes just the intensity and the belief that you see that Northwestern has in themselves right now.
Girardi.
She does a little bit of everything for Northwestern, and you can see by the way she plays, you know, her ride in the midfield is incredible. She has a lot of spunk, a little spitfire, competitive. You can tell she just loves the game.
It's been all Northwestern, obviously. 9-2. Syracuse, 2 goals. That's the fewest in any half this season. They were shut out in the second quarter, and Northwestern's had 7 different goal scorers. Seven-goal lead here for Northwestern, and I didn't kind of see it like this per se. We thought it'd be a little bit closer. Syracuse kind of shut out in that second quarter, have missed their last 5 shots, the lowest output in a half all season for the Orange. A little bit more energy from Northwestern here today. A little bit more precise with what they're doing, especially offensively.
Syracuse has not had a goal in more than 24 minutes.
Sammy White Feeds it Gilbert. Gilbert shoots and scores. Hat trick for Lauren Gilbert here today. Lauren, congratulations, outstanding effort. You guys played really good team lacrosse today, 9 different scores. What was the mindset coming into this quarterfinal round matchup here at home today?
Yeah, I mean, it was such an incredible opportunity playing Syracuse at home. Obviously, they ended our season last year, so we were ready to avenge that loss and just absolutely attack every second of this. And I was just super proud of the way we played all around. Obviously, our defense was unbelievable, only letting up 4 goals, and I think that gave us a lot of momentum on the offensive end. So I'm just really proud of the win.
So this will be your last home game of your career. What is that moment like to, leave on your home field and win and head into championship weekend in Baltimore?
Oh, I mean, it's surreal. Like, you couldn't ask for something sweeter. It's kind of crazy. I was thinking about this morning, like, the fact that I don't even know what it was, like 8+ years ago, I was at camp here as a high school freshman running around, and now this is my last game here. It's crazy how fast it goes, and I couldn't think of a better way to go out than with this incredible win with my team on a beautiful day on Lakeside, so I'm really pumped about it.
Lauren Gilbert, 4 goals, 1 assist today in this 15-4 win for Northwestern in the quarterfinals. They punched their ticket. The championship weekend going to take on the winner of UNC and Stony Brook.
North Carolina, let's start with them. Second best offense in the country, top defense in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, they have been as good as advertised all year.
And you look at the matchup with Northwestern, they played once this year.
Yep.
That was a 20-9 victory for North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Defense is playing really well for Northwestern right now. I mean, what they did against Syracuse was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I think that you have the pieces in place for Northwestern. They just have to go out there and do it.
Getting to championship weekend is like the ultimate goal. But once you're there, it's like, all right, everything, like we're here, like nothing else matters. Like, let's go out and play.
So just let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Hey fans, welcome to the 2022 Women's Lacrosse National Championship.
Perfect.
Thank you for cheering us on as we look to bring home the hardware for the Cats. Let's go. Okay, do I do these like one at a time too?
You can if you want, but you can also just like keep going.
Ready when you are. You're good?
Good.
Okay, awesome.
Sometimes when you hit adversity, it's really can be a huge springboard. And I think for us at the end of the season, having 2 losses at the end of that regular season in the Big Ten tournament, it really was a springboard. Hey, Lauren.
All right, Lauren, you're up.
All right.
So this is for national radio.
Okay.
And we're gonna have you grab the mic and just get some questions off you and use your sound bites in the pregame show.
I guess first opening up, what's it like coming into your now 3rd semifinal game in your career?
It's really exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I think, obviously when you come back for a 5th year, you come back to really chase the dream one last time. So I think I'm just really thrilled that we've put ourselves in this position. I think, in the past, it's been a little bit overwhelming. I think last year was really hard, only playing Big Ten teams, and, the time before that I was only a sophomore. So I think I just feel like really experienced and ready for this moment, and I think our team is ready too.
Win of the weekend. The Elite 90 award goes to Leah Holmes. The Elite 90 award is the person at the championship out of all 4 teams that has the top GPA.
I'm so excited for tomorrow. We've just been talking about it. Like, we've been getting so angry about like all that shit that they're posting, and like it doesn't even matter. Like, we don't care who they are. Like, we know that we can beat them. We're so much better, and all the pressure's on them, and we're gonna prove a lot of people wrong tomorrow. So I'm really excited. Yeah.
It's going to be tough for Northwestern to do what they've done all tournament long, which is score the ball like crazy.
Yeah.
Did everyone already come down now, or?
I think so. Oh. Classic. She always says we're either first or last.
So I think that score 29 might be a little misleading in terms of how close this game will be. But there are some things Northwestern has to do better this time around, and North Carolina trying to also establish their legacy as one of the best to ever do it and try and do it in an undefeated fashion, something they were at the same precipice of last year at this point. And of course, they lost to Boston College in this round. Now they've got Northwestern this time.
Northwestern coming off a convincing 15-4 win in the quarterfinal against Syracuse. They come in extremely confident, playing their best lacrosse of the season at the right time. And championship weekend is underway. You work hard all season long to get to this moment.
Gilbert has been phenomenal for this Northwestern team. She's the leadership, the heartbeat of this team. Northwestern players telling us that they're the number 4 seed. They don't think anyone believes they can win. They want to go out and prove it.
This is one of the toughest defenses to break down in the country. Northwestern's already done it twice. Now they do it a 3rd time. Jill Girardi. Lauren Gilbert. The first team All-American shows why. It's 4-0 Northwestern. Gilbert again. All eyes on number 1 in purple. Working against Emma Trenchard. First team All-American against first team All-American. Gilbert! How about the explosion? Lauren Gilbert, back-to-back goals. It's 5-0 Northwestern. A 6-0 start. Who could have predicted this? Okay, that was a lightning whistle. Lightning within 8 miles. We knew this could be the case. So with that horn blowing, that means we will have a 30-minute stoppage in play. All the players, all the spectators will have to clear out of Homewood Field.
They said they think it's going to move through pretty quickly, so hopefully it'll just be the 30. All right? So stay calm, and then we'll rev up to do that again.
Take this did, then you're gonna have that pull on the top way faster.
36. Well, she wasn't even looking to cut back really.
It's going to be really hard for Ally to like pass up and over to the left.
Yeah. So go.
Gilbert with her 5th goal. And we head to the 4th quarter of our first semifinal. The 4-seeded Northwestern Wildcats, 15 minutes away. Still up by 2, 4 minutes away from a trip to the national championship. Less than a minute to go. Wildcats trailing for the first time today, and they turn it over. Another costly turnover for Northwestern. Gilbert has it back. Save
Congratulations to the Tar Division I Women's Lacrosse National Championship on Sunday afternoon.
One second you're living your dream. The next, it's over. Just minutes ago, you were consumed with the elation of triumph. But now, you're quivering in heartbreak and defeat, all on display on national TV. For days that slowly turn into weeks, you find yourself going through the motions. You're a dreamer turned despondent. But in time, you remember that in so many ways, you did achieve the dream. You and your teammates defied expectations. You had the courage to want it so badly that you were willing to have your hearts broken if you fell short. You grew together, battled together, laughed, cried, and loved together. And most importantly, you inspired together. You inspired the next generation of dreamers. If one little girl puts on her uniform and enters the arena with aspirations to fight the same fight, all the heartbreak is worth it. And she's the reason that beyond any final game, any triumph or defeat, any ending or beginning life presents, we will continue to lead with our hearts and dream big.
Northwestern doing everything right.
The Northwestern Wildcats are the 2021 Women's Big Ten Tournament champions. Girardi on her own! Gilbert for the win!